Here is my intro theme, if I had one, but I don't. Right, welcome back to MTV. We are over halfway through our deep dive specials, so let's keep cracking on. This time we're going into King's Rest 15 on Tyrannical Quaking Fortified. Tyrannical Quaking Fortified. Teeming Quaking Fortified. Yes, that's right, we're going in there on one of the crappier weeks, because teaming in King's Rest means you have to deal with a few extra mobs that are just shithouse. There's a couple of threatening pools in here, there's a couple of dangerous packs. More importantly on Fortified, there's a couple of pools in the mini-boss room that will absolutely destroy you, so let's get on with talking about the strat. And right off the bat, we have to talk about these minions Azul. Now, we run with a priest in the group, that means we've got Mass Dispel, fantastic. So we pull them, MD them, kill off these two animated guardians, and these two, and then deal with the pillar boss, which we drag off to the gong. Knock over the packs in here. Now, the minions of Zul in here, depending on how quickly you do the packs, you may or may not have to deal with them at the bottom corner here. That gets a little bit tricky. As a monk, I can punt them into the corner, not have to deal with them at all. Fantastic. This wasn't bursting week, so we didn't blow ourselves up on this pool, but on bursting week, we absolutely did. Clear out the rest of the room here. Knock over the boss. Now, the boss here is pretty straightforward. Drop the piles of gold out near the gong, win. Into the mini-boss room. Now, what order you get the mini-bosses in, as you would know, is random. But we save hero for this room on Fortified weeks if we can get away with it, because, well, honestly, it's going to bite you in the ass. Now, King Arkul is probably the most dangerous in here, but potentially Rohai is as well. Depends on your group composition. We don't have any problems with Wazi and Putla. Now, excuse my pronunciation there. I'm just going to roll with it. Knock over that lot. Into the next pillar, which we drag all the way down here. Now, lately we've actually been pulling it past this golem here, but for this run we ran it before. Deal with the purification construct, and then clear out all of the blobs. And yes, because it's teaming, that means we have to deal with another purification construct in the middle of all that. Knock over these interment constructs, which if you do them in front of the little brazier sacrificial altar thing, in theory, you should only get put into the tomb behind that one. It seems to work most of the time. Into Machimba, and then up and into the hallway, where you must not run into the hallway early or you will die, because the mobs will spawn and they will run on top of you and they will kill you. Deal with the Pat, deal with the extra brute. Look at that, an extra brute because of teaming, yay. Smash out these last couple of packs, deal with this padding brute, and this 3-pack on the other side here. Then we take the blobby pillar all the way down the end of the hallway here. Deal with the next boss, which often will save hero for this boss just because Axe Dude can really screw you very quickly. As you'll see in this run, we nearly screwed ourselves here. It was impressive. Then launch back in. Go back through the pillar, do Urgroth, which we take over here, knock over the Shadow of Zul, and King Dazar, timer done, win. So, that's the theory. It's a lovely theory, but we are the scrub tier, no plan survives contact with the enemy, so let's dive in and see how we went. It's my key, isn't it?
I don't know, is it? Someone's.
Yeah, I think it is. Now, I do promise that we have the warts and all on these. In this case, we forgot to bust the key down straight off the bat, so have a little bit of footage of us running out, figuring that business out, while I brief you on what happened during this run. So, this actually ended up being a run where we had a bit of a bitch fest in the middle of it. Quite a lot my fault, and a little bit of Vampy, and a little bit of Sierra, and really just tensions boiled over, because this place is
Dispel first.
Fucking awful most of the time. Just like Tol Dagor, actually.
You can help this time, Penny.
Woohoo! Yeah, you're not going to kill anybody.
Not gonna kill me.
You watch me.
With your 7 stacks of bursting.
Now, for anyone wondering, that was what happened last time we came in here and tried to time this. On bursting week, we got blown up by the first pool. Yay. Not a great start to the run. Now, I had this really good idea to send somebody off to hit the gong instead of running the pillar boss down. Not sure why I did. Tell you what, I've got an idea. Can someone run up and hit the gong and come back while the rest of us start the pillar?
Yep. I'll go do it right now.
But there it is. So Sierra goes off, smashes the gong, comes back, blows up the guys, and then into the pillar. Kind of could have achieved that just by taking the pillar there in the first place, and then we wouldn't have had to deal with the mobs being on the other end of the room, having battered all the way around. But there you have it. Anyway, it was my idea, and I'll take responsibility for it being a shit one. Well, maybe shit, but at least we're having fun most of the time. Sorry.
Okay, I won't. Wasted my cooldown there.
Sorry, automatic.
It's okay. Yours is on short cooldown, so you're good.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Sorry, that was my fault.
Ooh, hero. No, we want to save it, but we don't want to save it now.
Penny, hero.
I get that, Wally.
Now, in case you missed what happened there, Veratus had an errant frostworm go off and pull an extra trash pack on top of us. The trash in here on Fortified is absolutely brutal, and if you watch my health closely during this section, you will see me bouncing up and down like a fucking ping pong ball, Penny running out of mana. It got bloody sketchy. And then, of course, somebody suggested that we go ahead and pull the next pack, while Penny had 20% mana. He was not terribly pleased, and I don't blame him. Thankfully, he kept us all alive. Mostly.
Those things that fuck off quicker.
Yeah, I know.
Quick, quaking, pull the boss.
Yeah,
Well, we did anyway.
I didn't realise I was like,
Yeah.
Just for once, it wasn't me us pulling something before we should have. Something else that happened during this run that's become a bit of a trend is managing to pull pillars and bosses and really hard trash packs exactly as quaking goes off, which for Vampy is a very fucking bad thing because Shadow Priests need to channel, and if you're channeling during quaking, you get locked and then you get fucked. And then so essentially I spent this entire run fucking Vampy. I don't really blame her for getting the tetch up a little bit. Sorry, Vampy. Love you, honest. Even if I do try and kill you.
Seneschal
Jesus.
first. You right, Veratus?
no. Clearly.
Would you like to let me hit them first?
Nah.
Uh,
Now, obviously, corruptions have made tanking a little bit more interesting, what with the whole you might get a TD proc, you might hold threat, or alternatively your DPS might get 3 TDs in a row and then you'll lose all the threat and everybody will die. Guess which happened to Veratus?
Didn't avoid it.
yeah.
Running back.
Okay.
No.
Wait. Oh, wait.
Just have Vampy res, or Vampy or MT res.
Yeah, I'll res you. So
I dodged in the way he was striking.
That's something
can
Penny would
tell.
do.
That's right, order TD now and get a free threat grab for your DPS. Twice.
ready for meta?
Yep, as soon as this is gone, gives MT the chance to get to Verada.
I didn't even attack then. That was just basic AoE.
Now, as mentioned in the strategy at the start, once this room's clear, into the pillar, drag it down to the next golem, nuke the golem, move on. In this case, historically, I've had a really bad habit, I suppose, of leaving the golem pretty much on top of his pool of shit, which means that as the beam's going round, everybody has to stand in it. I have improved at that recently, but I still do try and get people killed regularly.
Oh, look, you're learning him. He's not in the pool of shit.
Now, at this point, I should point out, I did actually forget that there was a second one of these in the room. Ran in, got some blobs, accidentally got the guy, pulled him out, and then proceeded to fuck everybody's day. And I think what happened here is Sierra ended up getting trapped in the pool of shit, and the beam, and the pool of fire, and it just went extremely badly. And then during the debrief about what the hell had happened, well, yeah.
But yeah, just got smashed by something.
He had like 4 stacks.
Can we just keep moving?
We are.
We are.
No, like just discussing it in terms of mechanics.
For the record, that's my I'm pissed off voice. I'm pissed off and tired, and I just want to fucking get this place done because fuck this joint. I am so fucking sick of KR. Fuck it all. And yet, we ended up having to come back here again a couple more times for various people. So, you know we love you, Kelly, when we come back to this joint. Anyway, about those quaking pools. Okay. Yeah, Penny's good. 3, 2, 1.
God, far out.
Do you still have the weak aura?
Yes, I do.
It's like a fucking magic ability, yeah?
Which did lead to Sierre discovering a new version of string theory and a fundamental constant of the universe.
Yeah, rules of the universe. Nothing can go faster than the speed of light. MT won't stop fucking moving, and MT pulls on quaking.
Now, you recall in the intro, talking about the strategy, I mentioned not running forward to the hallway after this boss. I repeated that statement here.
So I'm going to suggest if we get the Axe Dude third, that we hold Hero and use it on the minion of Zul instead.
Don't run forward.
No, absolutely not. Not on quaking. Teaming. Oh, you did though.
How?
I don't know, but we've got 5, so we might want to use it.
Jesus, let's get back into the boss's room.
Oh,
Nope.
fucking hell.
Yeah, you ran forward, then started running back, and that was
Don't
enough.
run forward. Mm-hmm.
Now, I just want to make this clear. Do as I say, not as I fucking do.
So that's
Yeah, but
obviously
they
far
hadn't
enough.
spawned.
We're
They
making-
hadn't
No,
spawned.
You can pull them before they're spawned.
Yeah.
Yeah, like literally, they were already running towards you when they were phasing in.
That is fucked. To take a leaf out of Penny's book, yes, it was pretty fucked. And it did wipe us, and it did cause a run back, and that made the timer a lot sketchier than it really should have been, so I do apologise for that. However, I think it also broke the ice for the run a little bit, because I think we were all in something of a better mood after that incident. Now, one of the things that comes up quite regularly in our runs, especially from Vampy, is the absolute hatred of gnomes. Chiefly because gnomes have a lot of line-of-sight issues in these dungeons, because modern dungeons, modern mythics, have a lot of levels and bumps and hills and stuff, and rocks on level surfaces, and well, quite frankly, gnomes have line-of-sight issues if you have a perfectly flat plane with a small rock on it. Now, that's not such a huge issue when you're trying to pull mobs, it's mostly comedic. It did fuck us in Toldagor recently, but here, mostly comedic.
I still avoid it just for the sake of it.
Right.
Bringing them back.
Yeah.
God damn it.
You're a talented guy, MT.
No, I couldn't pull them over the ledge.
Wow.
Now, Sierre's immutable rule number 2 coming into play here. MT pulls on quaking. Yes, I believe that one gets checked off.
Right when it
Wow.
goes off.
Wow.
Amazing. Just amazing.
An apology to Mrs. Penny for Penny's continued cholesterol levels.
I can't heal you.
Which one is you?
You.
Who else? We're all in the room together.
Now, regular watchers of the channel may know and remember that in Underrot, we established a rule for Veratus that basically went along the lines of no pets. That's because what often happens when Veratus takes a pet is we'll either forget about it, or he'll die and it'll break out and ruin us in some horrible fashion. What actually happened here is, he took one, and we completely fucking forgot about it till halfway through the fight. Ow.
We still have a Berserker, by the way. So let's hope he stays controlled the whole fight.
Oh shit, I forgot about him.
Radis?
We all did.
I
2
did not,
minutes.
but I thought we were keeping him.
That's alright, 2 minutes.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Which led to a bit of hasty coordination with I will put a ring on Veratus and knock the thing away, and you can just recapture him during the middle of the fight, and we'll all try not to die.
That was unfortunate time.
That's what I like to call MT timing.
Mhm.
The worst possible.
Quaking in 3.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it worked out. Just. Barely. Could have been worse. You got it?
Got it.
Lovely. I reckon I would have got there in
4 seconds.
but,
Coming into the middle. Got it.
lovely.
And after that pants-shitting shit show of shitness, where Vampy died at the end of the fight as well, just to really round things off in a nice way.
Oh,
Get your dude.
Yeah, get the dude.
Dude.
dismiss it.
dude.
Cool.
Now, here's where Vampy makes an excellent point about the next pillar, which is if everybody else just waits inside the Void Realm, I can go get the guy, run back, activate the bridge, and, because I can dodge all the stuff, kill him over there. Beaut.
Saves having to run through all of the shit.
Yeah. God, there's so much on this one.
Oh my god, he's on me. Ow.
Pity I didn't sort of follow the plan, and Vampy nearly ended up dying anyway. Sorry, Vampy. Anyway, those observant may have noticed that there are still 7 minutes left on the timer.
4, 3.
Just eating, but go for it.
One.
It's fine.
So I'm going to hero too, straight off the
Oh,
bat.
yeah.
No, hang on. I'm,
Wait
not,
till everyone's out.
I'm not out. Okay, I'm out.
I'd just like to apologise to Penny at this juncture once again for raising his blood pressure by running the fuck off while I had dots on me and attempting to kill myself.
I love how you run away with the debuff still on you. It's all good.
Heal yourself.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I did manage to keep it.
Now, on that timer and why it doesn't actually matter that we've got 5 minutes remaining, if you die here, the run back is still from the start, which means it's a 2-minute run back, which means that even with 5 minutes remaining, you still only get one fucking shot at the boss. And by God, we really had to make sure we didn't screw it up.
Which isn't going to last long.
Get in the ring, get in the ring.
I can't up.
Get her up.
That was just a whole bunch of shit from beyond. One after the other.
Can't
and
get
I
up. Dragon's running.
got feared.
Thankfully, you're watching this, which means that, yes, obviously we did. Hooray! Thank God, now we don't have to come back to King's Rest again, except for Kelly. Thank God.
Oh.
Yay!
Still 9 deaths, Steve. We still haven't done a clean place.
Oh, shit, no. Nope, and we probably never will. Now, the key itself turned into, well, one of our least favourites. You got a toll to gore 16.
Don't really want to.
I hate to say it, but this is going to be
When
the
it's
best
going to be
week.
the yeah.
I think that's got to be the Sunday key, and then just lock in like one of the fucking easy ones on Tuesday. Now, just a quick spoiler alert on that front. That was the voice of Dread, and the voice of Dread was accurate because when I look at my list of deep dives here, we have, let's see, King's Rest, Underrot, AD, Junkyard, TD. So there were another 4 between this run and us actually timing TD. Hang around and see how that one went. Hopefully I'll get it done in a couple of weeks' time. And on that note, there will be more videos coming up soon. My energy levels are coming back up. Ellie and I are looking at hopefully doing some recording this weekend now that she's not feeling sick as a dog all the time. So, we look forward to seeing you on the channel a little bit more over the next month or so. Thanks again for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We will see you next time on MTV.